I think more than anything, the most important thing for Bloodseeker is having good matchups. I think he's not really worthy of a pick unless there's a specifically really good reason. Oh, Faith Beyond might actually die bottom here. Yatoro and Miposhka, they're going to surround him. First Blood going the way of Terrorblade. You love to see that if you're a Spirit fan. Getting Yatoro off to a good start has led to many a win. Like, you need a good carry matchup and you need teammates that deal damage, so Thirst activates early in fights. He's very good together with like Earth Spirit or Venomancer, you know, heroes that deal a lot of spread damage. Innocence is going to die too here if he's not careful. One more hit, 2 more hits would do it. He's going to be okay.
Well, at the bare minimum, he gets that Thirst going for Collapse, so he feels a little bit better about his lane. As long as Miposhka doesn't die, but the vacuum picked up by Faith Beyond at level 2. He decides no need for Surge in this lane. And the creep wave would die so quickly that it would be a very limited amount of time for Ame to get there. And now they're trying it again,
but now the conditions are different because now the waves are meeting. So this time it's not even going to happen. They're going to shut it down in its tracks here. Nice Blood Right, though. This is good damage. Hex.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. Ame, he actually gets off the Fairy Fire. He does have a stick as well. Jin Q doesn't have any burst heal on him, and they're just going to keep on running at him. They have another Blood Right. They're going to land this one. Ame, he is just dead to the pure damage of Blood Right. Collapse.
The only hero who's really going to do anything aside from him is Clockwork. Your 5 is an IO.
Oh, they managed to catch Yatoro. Look at this. The vacuum back in. They have the damage to be able to kill potentially both of them. Unfortunately, Faith Beyond dies underneath the tower before he could chase down Miposhka. But still, trading themselves out for a carry that was pretty happy with his lane. Well worth the back over to the top lane, though. Ame getting low. They do manage to get the kill onto Mira first. Collapse is on his way. The Blood Right is going to be a little off the mark. Ame is fast enough to get out of that one. A rotation that fails for TeamSpirit. The first step out from Toronto, Tokyo. And, Y is going to be watching him do so, and they're going to go for this kill. They do have Zhao Wei coming in, and he could jump inside if he wants to. Doesn't actually jump in, Rolling Thunder from a distance and a vacuum in order to stop that Sunder. And he had actually leveled just in that occasion to be like, okay, I could do this. No, denied by Faith Beyond. I like that. Move on with your life.
Ame's in trouble. No relocate.
Yeah, they've got plenty of burst damage. Even if line isn't level 6, they have the Laguna Blade. Something that they're going to have to worry about later on for LGD.
To make Lina and line connect. Oh, speaking of Lina, some good footwork here from Toronto, Tokyo. Will get connected on that time, though, and that's a relocate.
He's going to turn around, does manage to land the LSA perfectly. Zhao Wei is going to hit him with a shield crash to slow him down just that little extra bit. And Ame, if he can get the range for it, the Lucent Beam is ready to go. Oh, Toronto, Tokyo in an attempt to try and maybe juke out the swashbuckle.
TeamSpirit, in the meantime, don't just sit around and watch their Lina die. They're actually taking mid-tier 1 with their Lion. He's going to get denied by Xinkyu. There's the... Oh, that hurts when you rupture it. Yikes.
Maybe you can make that play a little bit later on if you've got a Blade Mail, but as it stands, it just sets up Mira for the first finger of death kill of the game. The only swerve is just that Rod of Atos, which we'll see how impactful it is. It's already managed to get the kill onto the Clockwork, and now maybe Zhao Wei is going to be caught inside of it as well, set up for a free pickup on Toronto, Tokyo. Faith Beyond coming in from the other side. They do have Y with the hook shot, but there's still some heroes around here, especially with the Blood Right getting off. Collapse may die, but it's certainly going to cost Faith Beyond his life and maybe a little bit more. Y getting back to the safety of Ame and Jin Q.
Yeah, really good reaction there from TeamSpirit. I think Faith Beyond a little bit of a misstep there going into the cogs, just setting up the double LSA. Could have probably settled for, oh, why are you there? Is the question.
That's a good question. These free farming, they've got a 3,000 net worth lead right now, as we're going to watch Y die again.
Did we need to see that again?
What is the timing?
Salt in the wound while I do it. That's probably the way to go here. Bottom lane. They're going to find Phoenix.
With the Blink Dagger and the wall there, they're going to be able to bounce off of it and keep Miposhka chain stunned. I think that if he does not hold the money for the shard, I think it's a big mistake. I think the shard is the mega counter to Bloodseeker, right? Because you can stop your own roll and you can counter Blood Right. Pull back in. Nice vacuum there with the wall, but at the same time, they are going to be able to chain up Yatoro. So TeamSpirit going to lose on that left-hand side, but at the same time, Toronto, Tokyo is now back into play. Relocate out just in time before they... Oh, no, he didn't relocate very far. He relocated just a half step upwards, and Collapse is ready to collect as they are going to swarm on in and make up for the loss of Yatoro in great, fantastic ways. That's going to be 4 kills for TeamSpirit, a triple specifically for Toronto-Tokyo.
Almost completing at bottom here. There's rotation coming in from PSGLGD. They're trying to find Miposhka. He has sidestepped to the left, though, and should be getting out. No, he's showing. Xiao is very far away. Oh, he dove into it.
That also wasn't the dive that Miposhka wanted. He does manage to get off the egg, but it's level 1, so it's quickly dispatched with cooked up. At the same time, though, TeamSpirit are taking advantage. All those heroes just showed bottom lane. Let's try and do a fast Roshan. LGD, well aware of that, but maybe too slow to get there as the physical damage of Terrorblade knocks Roshan down pretty quickly. Faith Beyond, one last chance to get there, but is denied by Mira. No chance. Is making sure to block hooks just in case, even if it was up. They're still going to try and go for the fight afterwards. They've taken down the Aegis. The Sunder going off. Xiao Wei does have the Rupture on him as well, and they're going to relocate into their triangle, cutting off any retreat. At the same time, Toronto-Tokyo TP away with a BKB. Just not good enough. A Daedalus, a Crystallis hit, rather, from Ame is enough to kill the Lina just in time.
Honestly, masterclass from LGD in that situation. It is so hard. Oh, hang on. He might live.
No. The last shot, it's not good enough. Oh, okay. Double kill for Ame.
So what makes this Roshan play so impressive from LGD, as I will never get a chance to talk about it. We're going to go mid, collapse,
no, sorry,
gets
Synderen, you shut up, Synderen, shut up. It's time for a team fight.
I guess so. There's the trade. They're not going to find anything. TeamSpirit, a good split here at the top half. They have the vision advantage up there as well. It might be a Lion getting caught out here in just a sec by Pango. Xiaoit's going to see him. Back into nothing.
They managed to spot him, get the Lucent Beam on him before he can complete that TP. Back over to Mira, who does manage to get away.
The question is if Spirit feels it, right? From our perspective with what we see and what we know, there's a decent chance. But it is so all-important that if TeamSpirit make the move, they absolutely have to get the jump with the Bloodseeker getting a good rupture on Pango. I think if they don't find him, anyone they go on, the response is just overwhelming. It's a clockwork hookshot, it's a vacuum combo, and it's the Pango. And here it is. They're going to open him. No rupture, though. Bloodseeker's in base.
Hook shot, a beautiful combo coming out. Yatoro's going to turn around and kill Y, but it saves Xiao Wei, certainly. And now Ame and Jin Q are here up on the high ground. They're going to actually turn for this. The Sunder going out immediately, an eclipse from Ame as he was scared for his life for a second. He actually choosing to go back in. Mira sees his opportunity to be able to get potentially the chain burst. Jin Q trying to keep him alive, but it's not quite good enough. Jin Q caught by the Rod of Atos as well. Collapse even throwing the Faye grenade to try and stop Faith Beyond from blinking away.
Killing off or significantly lowering the impact of the illusions. I think LGD have the solutions to Terribly the entire game. I don't think he reaches overwhelming point here. Nope. Let's see.
Dear. They should be able to still kill him.
Yeah,
turned around and goes for the vacuum. Toro is definitely dead, though.
Oh! No way! No way! Oh my goodness.
That was insane. And now, I mean, they were hoping to be able to get the kill on a Terrorblade, but the potential of losing a fight as well. Okay, never mind. BKB, Toronto-Tokyo is going to TP out as soon as they see all that heal. Why? Just shy of being able to catch at least Mira there. That was not the way things were supposed to go for LGD.
5K. Oh, they're going to try again.
Got the Scotty now. Oh, Xiao Wei turns around. Does manage. They have to keep him chain stunned here. They can't afford to let him get off the Manta or the Sunder. The potential for step, and he gets off the Sunder. Can he stay alive through this? Toronto-Tokyo is going to try and help. Looks like the Luna's damage is too much, but similarly, Toronto-Tokyo's damage is too much for Ame. Xiao Wei is going to fall inside of that Blood Right. Collapse finds an extra kill. Yep, he gets it. Sees the vision of Y and allows Mira to be able to follow it. This, again, from him is they're going to go for the top lane. Here's the Rupture. They're going to go for the relocate out, but the Rod of Atos.
I think on the bash bottom. It's going to be a trade-off.
Pickup, but they can actually kill Yatoro, but a BKB, and without the damage of Ame, it's going to be a hard slog fighting through this. A vacuum, miss Swashbuckle as a result, but he's still having pretty well surrounded. He has a Manta, but no way out of this one. So at least they get the trade-off into 1 for 2, but still carry for carry.
Right, and it looked like what LGD were going for there was a split setup where they wanted to jump Terrorblade bottom as soon as they forced a rotation top and then maybe relocate out. But TeamSpirit were just too fast.
Yeah, collapse. Both the Blood Right and the Rod of Atos. Nice vacuum, but unfortunately, No wall and nothing else to follow it up. Xiao Wei receiving in on the Rupture here. Toronto-Tokyo thinking about going for that. Maybe a little bit too far. Turns around, kills Y pretty quickly. They're just going to hold for now. Rupture now placed on Faith Beyond. He does have a Laguna Blade. He's going to Laguna Blade himself to try and beat down this offlaner, and will manage to do so. Supernova just before he hits the cogs and well positioned to make sure that PSGLGD are just in a losing position for this fight, just outside of their phone. Ame's back up in 5 seconds. TeamSpirit got to make sure they don't overextend or overstay their welcome for too long. Looks like a full lane of barracks is pretty easy for them, though.
You weren't sure about that offlane Bloodseeker. I feel like he's just putting in so much work. Like the Rupture, just making things easy for the Lina, and you're definitely seeing the synergy. You even talked about the Blood Rage as well. Just allowing Toronto-Tokyo to go to town. I love the fact that they had the confidence to give Xiao Wei arguably his best here. Oh, hook shot. Good Hex.
Nice counter. The Force Staff gets him far enough away that it pulls Y into a more dangerous position. They quickly get that kill. Xiao Wei with a buyback. Waiting. Okay, swashbuckling in. Yotoro's like, okay, we're going to take that. He pops the roll up and does allow him to slide away from Yotoro. But a blood-raged Terrorblade who cannot be challenged is unfortunately too much for LGD as they start backing away farther and farther. Okay, he does have a BKB when it comes back down, but he didn't get it off fast enough. Toronto-Tokyo, he's going to have to turn around with a Satanic, try and keep himself alive for the right-click damage of Ame, but the Glaives are bouncing, and they finish him off just enough. Yeah, can never count out LGD, even with the coach that they have in Xiao Wei playing that mid role.
Oh, it's too late to buy back now. It's already gone.
Yes,
Indecisiveness.
You're totally right. They've got the Glaives bouncing. It's way too hard to fight this.
Honestly, this is even better for LGD than just getting the lane for free. They also just got gifted a buyback. Are they going to push for the base? They're going to force more buybacks. They want this Lina to buy out. They're going to get it. He's
going to jump in. He's already gotten the Hex onto Ame. Why? Missing out on the hook shot. Immediate BKB activated, but a relocate away. They managed to get Ame just before the damage could rain in to finish him off. They're going to get the stragglers that are left behind by PSGLGD. All right, sometimes the roll-up doesn't work so well.
You feel the pain in that roll. He's like trying to TP out while rolling away, and he's just taking an absolute beating from Lina as well as the Rupture. If Spirit don't end the game here and now, there's a huge moment of opportunity for LGD because there's no buyback on Lina and Bloodseeker, but this is a 5v3.
TeamSpirit make that same read. They're going to go bypass the tier 3, go straight for the throat here. Faith Beyond just running a loop around his throne. These two have to create an opening for Ame to get in there and make use of this Divine Rapier he's picked up. Faith Beyond already dead, but he's going to buy back. The throne is dying fast. They need to get in there now. Yotoro is going to be able to finish up quickly. They get the initiation on the right-hand side while Ame is going for Yotoro, and he finishes him off. He managed to get the kill onto both of them. The Glaives are just doing too much damage. This Divine Rapier may have just surprised TeamSpirit. And now they're going to go for a buyback, and immediately they are all in committed. Faith Beyond a die back there. Ame in some trouble. Toronto-Tokyo laying in the damage with the Blood Rage. Lina is just doing too much. They does manage to get the goal on the Bloodseeker, but it's Toronto-Tokyo who will finish out the game before LGD has a chance to defend. We are going to a game 3.
Wow, what an explosive finish that was. That looked really scary for TeamSpirit.